Hi, we are here with.
I'm Kat from Kittyboo's Creations and Crochet.
So, what con are we at this time this year?
Today we're at the one in Manteca.
One in Manteca.
Yes.
That's awesome. We know it's in
Sorry,
Manteca.
it's the Ohana Con.
It's the Ohana Con
Yes.
in Manteca.
Yes.
Now, this is what you say, turn off the interview. You're insulting the guests.
I always get nervous when you do these.
So, how you been since the last time we talked?
Actually, I've been doing good. Expanded more of what I do.
So, what'd you expand to?
Blankets, car seat covers.
Is this a blanket or
This is one that I crocheted.
how long did it take to crochet?
That one actually took 2 months. And then I do regular sewing blankets where I can do them either with fleece or minky, which is a really soft fabric. I've done baby car seat covers, which are a lighter version of the ones you buy in the store, because with the heat coming on, that way the babies don't sweat. I do a lot of baby sets, which is burp cloths, bibs, and blankets combined. I've actually started doing, I call them Peter Parkas.
Oh,
So
wow.
if you have to change a little boy and you don't want to get sprayed, you put that on as soon as you take off the diaper.
Oh, wow.
So
Or they can wear it on their head and they can be little yarmulkes.
actually, I have a lot of kids who come, look, Mom, look at the little hat, and they put it on their head. But yeah, it's a lot more of that and bigger totes as well.
So you evolved into baby supply stuff.
Yes.
So I noticed you have knit figures up there.
Yes, I didn't have
Stocking hats. You had those purses and the beauty wear.
Yeah, the beauty wear I still do. But yeah, I did get into more crocheting. They're figures or dolls, but I do different ones. I've done from Deadpool to Rapunzel to a lot of Pokemon ones. I do a lot.
Have you done any voodoo dolls for people?
Actually, I have done some voodoo dolls.
Because I know people love voodoo dolls.
The voodoo dolls, and they're like voodoo rabbits. They're like little rabbits. But
What's a voodoo rabbit?
It is just like a little, about the size of tick, but it's with the ears and the rabbits, and the faces is different. It has like little stitchings and everything, so it looks like a little voodoo doll.
Oh, wow.
No, but yeah, I've done quite a few.
So what is your biggest selling item today?
Biggest selling item today, I would say, was my Pokemon figures, because I'm almost out of them.
Do you think that's due to Detective Pikachu or to the fact that Pokemon has been a consistently great seller for everyone?
It's been a consistently great sale, but it's also making a comeback with the younger kids now.
Because the new generation is starting to get into it.
Yeah. And it's something that you can let your kids watch and not have to worry about being too violent or anything.
Well, do you think Detective Pikachu has something to do with that?
The new movie, yes.
Because it's basically a G-rated Deadpool.
Yes, I noticed that.
You saw it?
I haven't seen it yet.
I saw it. It's
debating whether to take my grandson or not.
It's clean, and he talks just like Deadpool without all the cussing.
Oh, okay. So then I can take my grandson.
Yes.
Yeah, because when I saw his Reynolds, I was like, wasn't too sure, but yeah.
Yeah.
My grandson, he's into Pokemon, and that's how I got into.
So did you make him a Pokemon?
Yes, I've made him many Pokemon.
Which is his favorite?
He likes Pikachu, but he also likes Charmander. And he knows if he's good at school, then he can make his own little perler beads Pokeballs.
Oh, wow.
Ones, so, yeah.
So, did you show him how to crochet to make the Pokeball?
No, the Pokeballs he does with the little perler beads that I did the last time. I forgot them today, but he does those. They're easier for him, and I just make them for him. The crocheting.
So you're starting him young, huh?
Yeah. Well, it gives him something to look forward to when he comes home from school if he's been good.
So he's being used creatively and very slave-like to improve the business.
He gets to keep what he makes.
Oh, he keeps what he kills.
Yes.
Not that you're using him for child labor.
No. Oh, that's a good idea, though. Yeah, so it's just different things that I'm always...
But you can always use the rule like my dad used to use with me to get yard work done. You eat here, don't you?
Well, that's true.
The worst part is my friend Tony had the same thing happen to him with his dad.
Oh, seriously?
They pulled the eat here clause.
Yeah. Well, see, and that's what, like, my daughters, it's like, okay, well, you live here too, and they complain about the dishes not being, I'm like, I'm not the only one that uses them. So, it's so much fun being a parent.
I'm glad I don't have to go through it.
But I love being a grandparent a lot more.
Well, because like a library book, you can send it back to the library.
All sugared up.
Yes. All jazzed up on Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what it's like. That's my. I'm Gigi. I can't give him a cookie.
Grandma gave me cookies.
Right. Yeah.
You only give me one.
Right. Or yeah, so I've gotten, since I've had grandkids, I've gotten to a lot more of kids stuff.
And you got to go, this is revenge for all the stuff you've done to me when you were growing
I
up.
just sit back and laugh. It's hilarious.
Remember, I told you you're going to have a kid like you?
And then when they hear me say, I'm never gonna say that. I'm never gonna say that. Oh yeah. Come here so I can hit you. Comes out of her mouth.
Yes. But how have you enjoyed today's show?
I've actually enjoyed it. The weather is not too hot. A lot of cute people coming in with cute costumes, and I love seeing the ones that you can tell were handmade.
Yeah. There's a certain feeling to handmade versus store-bought costumes that.
Because they took the time to sit there and design how they wanted to do it, to make sure it was right how they wanted it. Yeah.
And you're going, there's a certain artistic value to it.
Yes. Yeah. Well, because anybody can buy a costume online.
Yeah.
But to sit there and make some of the costumes that I've seen, I'm like, okay, they capture some of the details that
You had to patch parts together, or even take apart existing clothing and add and rebuild it differently.
Or even there was one gentleman at a Comic-Con that made the alien egg, like literally just from scratch made it.
Yeah.
Those ones I love seeing because it's like, okay, that's crazy.
Yes.
Because they took time.
Well, at the SACCon one time, I saw someone dressed as the full xenomorph from Aliens.
Really?
And he wore stilts.
Oh my goodness. I think I've seen one. The only thing I've seen close to that was a Predator one.
I think it's the same guy. I've seen him that costume
he
too.
used hoses and.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy because it's stuff that you would never really think about, everyday stuff that you could use for it, and it didn't cost them a whole lot.
Well, it's kind of like when you look closely at the Borg costumes on the Next Gen, you can see what exactly they're made out of: bike parts, bike reflectors, LCD lighting.
You don't really think about it as like, okay, so for those people who are thinking like, what am I going to do, what am I going to do? It's not that hard. You're overthinking it sometimes. If you just look, pool noodles, I've seen pool noodles used for all kinds of things.
Well, what's funny though is when you hear that in the old B-80s horror films, you know what they did for ripped necks and body parts open? They used to chew up starbursts into the shape and then glue it onto the neck and then airbrush it to color.
Yeah, and I don't really care for CGI. I'm old school.
Oh yeah, practical special effects.
I want to see the blood. Okay, you know it's not blood, but it was. Come on.
Or it's like listening to the stories of the old Roger Corman films, what they used to make. One of the movies I watched down the library, and I watched the special features, they were going, this entire hallway of the space station was made out of the old foam Burger King Whopper containers.
Oh my goodness.
And then they spray painted it all color. So when Burger King would close at night, they'd go raid the dumpster and get all the Whopper containers and they built the walls out of it.
Oh my goodness. See, like when I showed my kids the original He-Man movie, they were like, what am I watching, Grandma? What are we watching? Because you can see Skeletor's mask, you know?
Yeah, you're watching the greatest cinematic action hero of all time, Dolph Lundgren.
And it's like now everything's CGI.
Yeah.
Like with a Pikachu movie, it's okay. It would be cute if they had somebody, you know. But
Yeah.
no, it's like Wicket. Wicket was an actual person in there. Nowadays it wouldn't be. It would be all CGI.
It's funny, Wicket went on to played a lot of roles. He was
Yeah.
Willow, Leprechaun,
That's my favorite
Chucky.
movie is Willow. I don't even know who played Chucky.
Yeah, he was one of the body guys.
That one is 12. I didn't even know he played that. But yeah, Willow's my favorite movie. I love Willow.
Yeah, my friend Robbie doesn't understand it. Sometimes when we get pissed at him, we'll call him Peck.
Yes, how could you have not seen Willow?
He hasn't, and every time we're looking for a movie to watch at Target, because we've gone through my bad sci-fi collection. It's either too expensive or not on sale.
Oh, okay, yeah. And it's like when me and my sister try to look for old movies. My uncle used to take us to the drive-in. He took us to see our very first movie at a theater. I was like 5, she was 4, and it was Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Toby Hopper.
The 1970, the original one. And so he used to take us to the drive-in to see all these.
You know what he did with all the money they made off of Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
What did he do?
They took the money and made the most famous, one of the more famous public access shows, Reading Rainbow.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was him, and that's what they did with the money they made off of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Because Now, see, something good can come out of scary movies.
Yeah.
Other than just being prepared for life.
Oh yeah. And when you tell people that, they go, "No, you're kidding." Yeah.
That's crazy. That's good though. I mean, it just shows, okay, they had an ultimate goal. This is what, But like, the old movies we used to watch were like Blood Beach, when they have these creatures under them that suck people through the
Roger
sand.
Corman.
And The Pit.
Never saw that.
That it was about some kid who had a pit in the, not in his backyard, but further past, like in the woods. And anybody that pissed him off, he would push them in the pit, and the creatures would eat it. Well, he ended up going and seeing a cousin.
Okay, we're back after the brief intermission to get changed.
So he ended up going visiting a cousin who had a creature in a pit herself. Well, I found the movie, I want to say like last year. I saw it and I was thinking like, it made no sense now as an adult than it did as a kid.
Well, I kind of watched the old Gene Roddenberry pilot of Genesis, Planet Earth, and Strange New World.
Okay.
And these movies I used to watch with my mom as a kid on Saturday afternoon. And then I just found out that these were the archetype stories that they used to build Andromeda with Kevin Sorbo.
Okay. Yeah. Have you seen Orville?
Not yet. Everyone tells me.
Good. It's actually, I didn't want to watch it only because I like.
It's Family Guy.
Well, not just that, but
I heard that if you can get first three episodes, which are very Family Guy-esque, it becomes Next Generation.
yes.
It's more truer to Star Trek Next Generation.
Yes. As you further go along.
Yeah.
It was actually, I was really surprised it was really good though, but because I'm still old school Star Trek.
Oh yeah, Captain
I still
Kirk.
watch it on Comet TV. They still show different, and I'll watch
Kirk or Picard?
Kirk. Well, no, Picard. I love both. Like I tell my Picard's a handsome man, even at his age. He's a very handsome.
It's like he doesn't age. He's a Highlander.
Yes.
You need to take his head to kill him.
That's another movie that I wish they would add to this Highlander, because the ones with
The Highlander was just picked up to be remade by the creator of John Wick, the director.
okay.
He wants to do it as a 3-movie picture. It starts with him, and then it ends on the quickening, on the final. So it actually has an ending.
Okay. That would be nice to see, but I kind of wonder who they're going to cast.
It's kind of interesting who you would choose for
Yeah.
Connor McLeod.
Yeah. There's quite a few people you probably could, but quite a few people that you really wouldn't want to see, like Carl Urban.
Yeah, he's a good choice.
He did really good in Pathfinder.
Well, he started out in Hercules, Legend of Journey,
Yes.
and Xena. He was
Yes.
Caesar.
Yes. But he did. I loved him in Pathfinder.
I haven't seen Pathfinder.
Oh, you'll like it. It's a Viking-ish.
I've seen him in Dredd.
Yes. Yeah.
He was a good Judge Dredd.
Yes. I saw him recently in a movie with Sofia Vergara.
He was in Riddick. He's the villain. He's the one who is trying to get the throne from Ben Diesel.
Oh, okay.
Always trying to kill him.
Okay. I loved him in Reds.
Yeah.
Yes. I love that movie Red and Reds to begin with. That was so.
It's
good.
one of the more likable Bruce Willis roles.
Yeah.
Because Bruce Willis is hit and miss on it.
Some of them, yeah. Like I did like. I love his Unbreakable.
You can only watch that once though. It's kind of hard.
You can't watch it.
And I felt kind of cheated in
I didn't even watch
the final one.
I didn't watch that one.
I'm not thinking of its name. Oh, it's Glass.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one only because I was like.
It had potential, but
Yeah,
it just needed.
I heard that a lot too about that one. But I also saw him in Death Wish.
Oh, that was fun.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Even though Charles Bronson's movie is still the classic,
it was different, but it was
different enough that it still felt like Death Wish.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I like about watching the movie.
G.I. Joe Retaliation he's good in, too.
Okay, which one's that?
The second one.
Yes. Yeah. Which I was really surprised, and everybody was surprised that they killed off Channing Tatum.
Oh yeah.
As quick as they did.
Well, he didn't want to. He wanted to die when they first said.
But that was like when they did.
And then once he did the role with The Rock, he goes, I kind of felt bad that I asked in my contract to die in the first 6 minutes. Because I enjoyed working with Dwayne Johnson.
Oh yeah. But like that was the same thing. Like everybody was shocked when Samuel L. Jackson died, and Deep Blue.
Oh, that was funny.
No, but they were
We got to get along.
But they were surprised that.
And then you get that. Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the big heyday of Jackson.
Yeah.
When he could do no wrong.
I wish they would have more sci-fi movies and
Yeah.
less CGI sci-fi movies.
That's the truth. Even in TV, you get the low-end sci-fi.
Yes. Well, even like the Sci-Fi channel, I miss seeing where you could tell there's a dude under there wrapped in plastic and doing
Or the correct term is you miss sci-fi when they actually showed sci-fi on
Yes.
sci-fi. Because even with MTV, you're going, what happened to the music videos?
Yeah, there was no music videos. Even it went from only late at night to there's none.
And then you go, when did the History Channel become Storage Wars?
Yeah, that's another one. It's just like I like watching History Channels when it was talking about the Vikings did this
Oh, yeah.
empire, that empire, because you got to learn something that
Yeah.
you didn't know. Now, I know how to bid on the storage when it goes into auction.
I know that most of the stuff is rigged because I
yeah.
do that kind of hunting anyways on the side.
Yeah.
And you don't find that good of stuff. Usually it's like, okay, who lived in here?
Yeah. It's a lot of it. It's just on a lot of TVs. It's just what sells.
Yeah.
As opposed to that's their idea of entertainment. But it's
Yeah.
not entertainment. It's like Animal Planet. I like that because it's still Animal Planet. But it's just oh my goodness, some of the shows it's like, really? Like how many bachelors and bachelorettes do we need? Or what gets me is Survivor.
How many years can you have people being tortured, and then you have the Survivor Network on it? I heard
Yeah.
on the internet that you
Yeah.
can watch all the juicy, dirty stuff that they can't show on TV now.
And it's like, if I didn't want to watch what you can see on TV, why would I want to watch that?
Yes. But
But it's
we'll call it here until next time. So we
Okay.
have something new to talk about.
Yes, exactly.
Reminiscing about sci-fi.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Good sci-fi. Good
Yes.
sci-fi. Good sci-fi.
Yes. So next time, make a list of good sci-fi
and cheesy
and be
sci-fi.
prepared. So next time, we're ready to talk about
Okay.
it.
Deal.
So until next time, this is Wasteland TV signing off.